Continuing journey about understanding the Emperor's card, depending of the interpretation, depending on how and what kind of spread you use, whether you use general meaning or maybe you can just draw one card, love, relationship, finances, career, health, and spirituality. The Emperor's card meaning can be so much different. So let's look in terms of how do we interpret this card based on your selection of your question as well as based on your spread type. So here is me, Aya. I'm from Arrow Sisters. Have been doing tarot card readings already for more than 6 years. So this has become one of my favorite topics, discussing and teaching others how to understand cards. So if you get this card, which is upright meaning, you can think about older man stability, dependability, fatherhood, father figure, structure, protectiveness, authority, logic, practicality. These are the key words associated with this card when you get it upright. If you do the tarot spread and you have a certain general guidance as a question that you have formed or very general information that you would like to get out, you can interpret this card as a situation or as a person. So as a person, Emperor represents an older man who is good in business. He would be a very wise businessman, usually very wealthy. It can be as well female, but you know, those females who have a very strong character, who are like a man. The Emperor is solid, stable man. He is powerful, grounded, protector, but also he can be rigid and stubborn. He can be a father or the father figure type or an older man you are romantically involved with. The Emperor is hard taskmaster and has little time for fun or some kind of creativity and fun things. Children of Emperor can struggle with father issues as falling short of his high expectations that he is placing towards them. If the Emperor Tarot card appears in the past position, this major card can indicate that father figure in your life was very authoritative, and that while he had your best interest at his heart, remember what we discussed about his scarf forming certain heart meaning. Go back to other videos that I have explain about the symbolism. He may be struggling to show it that he really takes care about you from coming from his heart, not only just go and do it because these are those rules. If it appears in a present or future, it is much better omen, as it is indicating a wise older man who will give you a solid advice, which if you follow will lead you to the right direction. Generally, if not representing a person in your life, the Emperor as well signifies a dominance of logic over emotions and of the mind over the heart. It signifies that concentration and structure, stability and focus, what you really need and what is required if you want to make your ideas and dreams reality. The Emperor upright can present as well as fatherhood. So for those who are willing to expand your family, this is the father figure and it's a good time to get started. And this is how we come to the meaning of how to explain this card for those who ask about love, relationship, for those who are in relationship already or you are still single. So if you are still single and interested in men, the Emperor is in love tarot context can indicate a romantic relationship with an older man, more mature, more older most probably. He will like a structure, order, logic, routine. He will be the good influence on you, but romance is not going to be a strong side. He is not the one who will figure out how to increase, how to make your romantic date. So if you are willing to have really romantic relationship, be the one who goes forward, who tells him, by the way, I like that you buy roses for me on a weekly basis, and it really makes me feel special. He is, however, this guy, he's very practical, dependable, and protective. If you are single, interested in women, the Emperor Tarot is a sign that you need to be more open with your feelings. If you have been feeling someone in particular, you need to bite a bullet and tell her, I like you. Don't expect her to guess. Because Emperor, remember, he's not showing the emotions. He thinks, I love you so much. But the other person is not understanding, because the other person, especially if she is a lady, she doesn't understand when you speak Emperor. She likes to have romantic actions towards her. So most probably tell her that she is in your heart, Emperor, which is like hidden very deep. Buy her flowers or do something else really romantic. So don't expect her to guess your feelings. For those already in relationship or in marriage, seeing someone and you might call yourself a couple, the Emperor is good omen of monogamy and long-lasting relationship. If you have been expecting relationship problems, they begin to improve and will bring much more stability between you both in this relationship. And usually this card as well is a good signifier about career, work, and finances. So in career context, the Emperor card upright means that you will be noticed about your hard work. You will reap rewards of status and success in your current with your current employer or in your career path. Concentration, focus, perseverance will get you where you want to be. If you are looking for a work, you will need to be persistent, logic in your job search. Good opportunities will be coming to your way. That will bring you structure and stability in your career path, the new opportunities. Again, it can be a sign that an older man, older colleague, or boss will guide you in order to support you in your career progression. If your card spread is about financial matters, the Emperor upright signifies that you need to be responsible and practical with your finances. You need to keep reasonable control of your spending and be aware where your money is going. At the same time, you don't need to be a tyrant when it comes towards controlling your spendings. Be mindful, but don't be tyrannic. Look where it's going, but don't exaggerate. And as well, every card spread can be interpreted as well about health situation, and in health context, the Emperor can mean that you may be going too hard on yourself. Reduce or eliminate the activities that are too harsh on your body. Avoid pushing exercise regimes and be kind to yourself at this moment when you get this card at the present reading. Work with your energy levels, but not against them. If you are having health issues, be logical into your approach and treating yourself. The suck it up and get it done approach will not serve you in the best manner with this card. You need to reset yourself. You really need to relax. Don't go to the gym. Better go to the spa, take some time off and relax. If you are ill, seek a medical advice, treatment, and listen to your doctor's advice. doctor in this case is the emperor who guides you in order to overcome your illness or the health struggle that you are facing. And finally, in spirituality, the emperor upright in spirituality context can indicate that you are neglecting your spiritual part of yourself for the more physical or mental side. Make time for spiritual practices because there is too less time for that at the moment, and try not to let the logic rational to kick in when you do meditation. It's like an example when your conscious mind is just all the time moving around and not letting you just enjoy the meditation process, enjoy of letting go whatever bothers you at this specific moment. If you are currently engaged in certain spiritual practices, the emperor can be a sign that you need to ground and protect yourself much better. So use some grounding meditations. There are very good ways. If you don't know, write a comment. I will share with you some perfect grounding meditations. So this was the card upright meaning. In my next video, I will be explaining what does it mean when you get it reversed meaning.